check here. Niggas swear they know me, man. Feel me? Niggas swear they smoking me, shouty. You feel me? They don't really know about Drew. Niggas swear they know about Drew. What they say they smoking, man. Hey, that nigga playing. Here we go, man.
All right.
Nigga try stopping me, fulfill them like a prophecy. Why them hoes watching me and why them hoes jocking me? Feds tried to rocket me and knock me out properly. I was on the robbery, my gas on properly. $500 bill, teaching about Monopoly. Mansion with the bed in it, model stay on top of me. Niggas tried dropping me, the slugs bounced off of me. Murder niggas softly, the judge still walking me. Hoes get chunked though, bitches can't talk to me. Catch a nigga crossing me, they gotta get the law for me. 26 possibly, I sang to them gospelly. I'ma die awesomely with brands on the top of me. Mocking me, I turn your chest into body me. Everything mafia, growing up got it G. 415s in the trunk, I got a lot of them. How could these niggas be troll? They don't know how to be troll. Niggas swear they know about what they say they smoking, man. Hey, that nigga playing. Niggas swear they know about what they say they smoking, man. Hey, that nigga playing. Hey, check it. Hit again, nigga. First I let my chain glow. Y'all know how that thing go. Put them colors in my rim. Now around rainbow. Hood nigga, fuck them all. I'm at Charlie Train Code. Ernst Daytona, me and country rhyme mango. Umbrellas pop out the phantom though when it rain though. Polo dead fresh like I'm Carlton, but I ain't lame though. Niggas say I'm fine with the rapping, but I can sing though. What you know about High Tower Ridge and Delmar Lane though? Tech jump wild when I'm bustin', but I can aim though. Make 100,000 if you touch it, you get your brain broke. Eminem Regal, the fuck is you in my lane for? Nigga, you don't see these goons and what they train for. Water paint Chevy, look what it said in my rain car. 800 Benz, look good, this ain't the same car. Danger, anger, Herman Home Ranger. I was selling dope before Jesus was in a manger. Niggas swear they know about what they say they smoking, man. Hey, that nigga playing. Niggas swear they know about what they say they smoking, man. Hey, nigga playing, I know who I am. It's some fake niggas out there. Get away.
All right. Wow. Holy shit. Hello, world's most boring hoe. I didn't expect anybody to show up on Twitch. Welcome. Thought I was gonna do a little Reddit drawn. Reddit's being real fucking weird though. Yeah, this is strange business. Hello to everyone tuning in. Eating a 12p troll. Hey, okay, finally, my Reddit thing is kind of coming to fruition here. Sorry for taking forever to get it started. Also, congrats on going to a job interview. Hello and welcome everybody. Hey peebs. I'm about to put on some more jams, some fresh jams, as we launch into a little drawing activity. Alrighty. Oh, here we go. That is why. Okay. Fuck it. We're just gonna play something. We're just gonna go. Not much is going on. It is Wednesday. I am still a jobless designer. Still trying to make something of my life. I am just doing a little drawing. Pass the time, gain some viewership, make some connections with other humans, get put on to new ideas that I was not aware of, and kill time while I'm waiting for the dispensary to fill my order. Just trying to loosen up and see what we can come up with. I plan on doing a bit of traditional drawing here on stream this week and move it into the future, so I'm just trying to get warmed back up, so to speak. Jaden, what kind of position did you apply for? Reddit, I have no idea why my camera's twitching, but if you were twitching, segue, if you were following us on Twitch, you'd not be dealing with that camera issue.
I'm cooking up in the lab like I'm Rick and Morty. 40 power, hit a monster, turn your brain to pasta. Hit a opera, dread swinging just like I'm a roster. Smoking ganja and I'm zooted, walking in my Pradas. Any nigga touch my gangster, nigga, I'm a popper. And we ain't throwing hands with you fuck niggas. It's when I'm top up in that chamber, better duck, nigga. Niggas dissing on the valley, he is slump, nigga. We shoot his body, then we lay him in that trunk, nigga. I know, bitch, that's on my life. I won't ever fold a nigga speaking on the way with it. That nigga gotta go. I'm really smart, but I can fake, but I'ma steal up that pole. Quick, niggas think I'm pussy, you gon' have to show me, yo. Police always in my fucking crib.
Hey, that's fantastic. So for those of you tuning in on Reddit, I'm also streaming to Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and Mixer. So I'll be talking to people from all audiences. World's most boring hoe on Twitch. That is fantastic news. Hey, thanks puppies go meow. This is a little Kid Robot Adventure Time collaboration. And it glows in the dark. I did not help make that, no, but I like it. I keep it on my desk. I did help make some things when I worked at Adult Swim, but I never worked for Cartoon Network.
Pull up on you, put a brick in your face. Pull up on you. Pull up on you. Pull up on you.
I was a designer at Adult Swim, and Adult Swim Games. Oh yeah. Somebody on Twitch thought that this was one of our regulars on Twitch thought that this was the Michelin Man, or compared it to the Michelin Man, I should say. Yeah, I was a graphic designer, visual designer. I'm still a designer. I just trying to figure out what I'm doing with my time in my life now. I think that I want to branch out to. I still want to do design, and I still want to do like hand lettering and illustration and whatnot. But I want to do it more as a collaborator and less as just another paid hand. Just gotten to complete some task. Like I want people to kind of want to fuck with me for my art and the way that I do things, and then just give me money and say, go do that here in this execution, in this particular way that we want it. We want you to muralize the inside of our new agency. We want illustrations for the branding for Coachella 2022 or whatever, the key graphics or whatever, that kind of shit. Like I'd like to fuck with that. As an individual and not necessarily like an agency. Well, maybe an agency can hire me. That's totally fine. But just working as a designer in the traditional sense now, as it's become, is just like you're taking orders for some other person's creative endeavor, and I went to school for that, but I didn't expect it to actually be like that. I didn't go to school to take people's orders. I went to school to learn how to solve design problems and shit. And nowadays it just feels like when you work as a designer, you're fucking at the behest of what somebody else wants. Like they're paying you, like, okay, you're really good and talented, that's cool, great, but let's I don't know, just it's become harder to I think you have to delineate or draw that distinction, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do now, or figure out how to do that, because it doesn't feel like there's a real clear path to how you kind of just like solidify yourself as a person, a creative force to collaborate with. I'm not exactly sure the clear route to that, but working in today's world as a designer, as a fucking caterer to people's whims and shit, it's just exhausting. It's really fucking exhausting. But I don't mean to sound like hella negative about that shit. I just it's an experience. It's a life experience. And yeah, puppies. That's exactly. I want to be my own representation, my own man. That's exactly right. Vincent Higgins and Greg Strelecki, thank you for checking out the stream. I love y'all tuned in. Appreciate you. Homeros, this BMO I think I got from Amazon, and it switches faces, and I have it upside down because it doesn't really stand on its own 2 feet. You'd be hard pressed to get it to stand on its own 2 feet. Can I do a backflip? I don't think so. I'm 35. I've been having back spasms lately. I don't think I can do any sort of fucking backflips. I apologize. Vimo can do a backflip. Vincent over here, make the logo bigger. I guess for now I'd settle for like a remote job, or just doing design in that same fucking poopy way that I've been doing it for my entire life, just as a oxen with a yoke on its back, pulling along creative endeavors. And I guess sometimes you actually get to, you get rewarded and celebrated for being that oxen. But I don't know, there's just so much constraint around that. I walk the line between artisan, craftsman, and designer, and designer is very much to help the masses, I think. Designers design for function. Designers design with the greater good in mind. Artists come from a place of self-expression, right? And it's all about catering to the artist, and so, I don't know. The artist inside of me just wants to come out, I guess. More like I feel good about the design work I do. And you can go check it out if you want. I'll give you a link to all my shit on Reddit here. And yes, you're right, Jaden. People are fucking exhausting. Oh, the A key on my keyboard is just not working now? That's new for me. Wow, my A is really no longer working. Well, shit. Faded. And my L key is no longer working. That's really fucking weird. Something's going on, y'all. There's a fucking conspiracy afoot. All right. Let's switch up the mood a little bit. Let's get some Hall & Oates up in here. I did try turning I switched to a third sort, like, it's got 3 different settings. And I switched back and it's still being pretty dumb. Stupid. Yeah, no L. I'm gonna have to look into that later. Stupid. Alright. Stupid. Gucci. Fruity. I'm gonna bust out the old stream list. Or actually, I think it's like last added. Oh, here we go. Last added. That's what I'm looking for, y'all. Let's pump up that energy. Get some Ball & Oates up in here.
The New York Times side, staying alive was no job at second hand. Moms bounced on old men, so then we moved to Shaolin land. A young youth, you're rocking the go-to, no goose. Only way I begin to G-York was drug loot. And let's start it like this, son, rolling with this one.
And that one pulling out gets for fun.
But it was just a dream for the team who was a fiend. Started smoking wools at 16 and running up big gates and doing hits by high stakes, making my way.
I'd really hate to have to buy a new fucking keyboard. I'll tell you what. But not having the M, or not having the fucking the L and the A is a real pain in the yamatams. I'll tell you what. You'd be surprised how many A's and L's you need to use from word to word.
And went all out. Catching keys from cross seas, rolling in MPVs every week. We made 40 G. Yo, brothers respect mine. I ain't gonna check now. Wow, move from the gate, mad. Life as a shorty shouldn't be so
sitting with you, but her eyes are on the door. Hey, 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 hey.
22 long hard years and still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. A piece at the shape of the streets to stay awake to the ways of the world. Deep, a man with a dream with plans to make cream.
Oh, and T doesn't work or anything. Wow, okay. Well, we're fucked. We are fucked, y'all. Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough.
But as the world turns, I learned life is hell. Living in the world no different from a cell. Every day I escape from takes, giving chase, selling bass, smoking bones in the staircase. Though I don't know why I chose to smoke cess. I guess that's the time when I'm not depressed, but I'm still depressed. And I ask, what's your work? Ready to give up, so I seek the old earth to explain. Working hard may help you maintain, to learn to overcome the heartaches and pain. You got stick-up kids, corrupt cops,
And crack rocks.
all of the block stays hot. Leave it up to me while I be living proof
To kick the truth.
to the young black youth. But shorties running wild, smoking cess, drinking beer, and ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglected for now, but yo, it got to be accepted. That what? The life is hectic.
Alright, y'all, we're gonna get real weird.
Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough.
Maggoty moose. Can I draw you a maggoty moose? I suppose I could do that. By everything we saw. Don't ask about me, dog. You better out me, dog. Don't wanna fight me, bro. You better use your Nikes, bro. Your bitch goes like me does. She see me on them dubs in front of every club. Give every hoe a hug. What you know about that? What you know about that? I know all about that. I know where the fresh out the jet to the jets where the G's at. What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? Also, I've got some paint pens around here somewhere. Hold on. Jaden, I've been doing all right. Yeah, just kind of chilling. How are you doing? How's that ankle doing? Team out of 3. Lou and Nap sad. What you know about that? What you know about that? I know all about that. Gotta clean up this motherfucking marker, y'all. Burn a rubber with the top pop. Pot the bus shots until it stop and make the
that high. I got the top spot, and it will not stop. Video and that was busted to the Glock stop. Drag that
All right.
coupe, take it to the chop shop. Although we not, y'all. If it may pop off, I'll answer the question, will I get your block? Nah, no. It what it is, bro. Look how we kill, bro. I'm in your hood, you a gangster, what you here for? Somebody better get, bro, before he gets set for. Say you wanna squash you, still talking shit for. When I church, shot a church back.
How many tattoos do I have? That's a fantastic question. Or, you know, a question. For those of you that don't think it's fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 in total. I count my sleeve as a... This whole arm is one tattoo. Except for this, which is a different tattoo. How many tattoos do you have?
Walking the cover with the diamonds, they're flicking the dark. Kicking it on the couch and 106 and park. I can see your beauty on the big screen. I can see me freaking you with whipped cream. I can see you on stage at the awards with a dress better than Jennifer's and doing big things. Kick it with me, I can mold your life. You look a good girl, show you right. Dre told me you the prototype. I can make you a celebrity overnight.
Because you kiss. Yeah, I don't like needles that much myself. But tattoo needles are different for me.
You won't bang when you take that path. Candlelights when you take a bath. You got such a sensational ass. I'ma get you Jimmy Choo and Mark Jacob bags. I could cover a 2003. Make a smile when she sees sprees. I could get you on CDs and DVDs. Take you to BBs and PTBG. I could get you in the place with the big to the people to know and show you things to get into. I wanna be your lover and your confidant. Never take you from others. Don't ever let a brother pimp you. If you want the stars, you can reach him, girl. Y'all take a look at her. She got such an astonishing body. I can see her in the future, you rob her body. And now she gon' put her hurt in them hard in the potty. And you know you kill him in the clubby clothes. You was born to be a pro, how you pose, taking photos. And I love you cause you freaky with the dope clothes. Drop it to the floor, look at cold when you roll slow. And I love it when I hit it from the back. And you get on top of me, I have a brother going oh. Girl, I love how you roll me right. I can make you a celebrity overnight.
Hey, Downey, I appreciate you. That's the sole purpose here. Entertainment. You come check us out on Twitch, on Instagram, you hear? You hear? This is Twista's Kiss is on my list. It's a remix by Steve Melker, the Melker Project. This is Ballin' Oats. Show you right. Alright, y'all, we got 13 minutes. I banged this out in like 20. I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Let me put a Put some white pen up in this beat. Some white marker or something. And then we'll draw a fucking, what was it? Muskrat moose? Maggot moose. Maggoty moose. Throw some D's. Throw some D's. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that bitch. Throw some D's on that bitch. Took it to the chop shop. Got the damn top drop. Y'all remember when this song dropped? A million years ago? Big chain. Rich boy. Throw some D's. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Maggoty Moose. We'll make it up by drawing a Maggoty Moose. Throw some D's. $1,000 rims. On the wheel. Peanut pan seats. For the freaks. All right. Here we go. Sign this shit. In my blunt. No snake, just bought a Cadillac. All right. Maggoty Moose. In 10 minutes. Let's go find a maggot. All right, I'm really gonna be flying blind here. Because my keyboard isn't allowing me to type any letters, so. Well, any of the ones that I need. Hold on, let me go get my iPad. I can pull up a fucking maggot there. Maggoty, I appreciate you liking my style. I don't know that I have a style quite yet, but I'm working on it. Alright. See what a maggot looks like. Just get that clear in the head. I'll do anything. Okay. Got a pretty good idea of, yeah. Okay. Yep. Dark in the back, kind of light in the front. Lots of legs. All right. I was on the right track. So this is like one kind of maggoty moose. Pretty gross. Pretty gross. Yeah. It's like if a moose was, more maggoty. Versus what I think, is a very literal, which would be, like a fucking some kind of moose skull, right? I don't know if this is what a moose skull looks like. I'm imagining based on like cow skulls and shit, and it's got its thingies or whatever, and there's maggots crawling all over it, right? It's another way of doing a maggoty moose, but this one's funnier, I think. Ooh, all right. Let's flip it over to some old Skeetwood Mac. The best way to start drawing, in general, or just to start a drawing? Because those are two different questions. We've also got 5 minutes left, okay? So let me just show you how I start a drawing. If you are serious and not trolling me, slow motion, here's a really quick primer in 5 minutes on how to start a fucking drawing. Really simple stuff, in my opinion. I've been doing it for years. Maybe there's some of that in play here, but this is what I do. This is how I started my last drawing. I just draw clouds. And you can vary your shapes. They don't always have to be clouds. You can make these little spike shapes. And so you just make shapes. And then in these shapes, just like you would in regular clouds, you see images, and then you find the thing that you see in what you're making. Let your brain go loose. So from here, I could see a couple things. This could be a thumb kind of thing, like these could be hands wrapped around, right? And then I can go into this loose drawing. It's very loose, we always work big to small, loose to tight. And so you work very loose, and so maybe this guy's like harvesting these weird fucking space mushrooms or something. That's what I'm seeing right here. Look, you got... Right, and then the details we can add in later. Right, so this is how you start a drawing. You make some squiggly shapes. You find the image. And I'm dead serious when I recommend this to everybody. That's a drawing right there. Boom. Or, you could have turned it some other way or done some other shit. And you just start to see different things, and it becomes the basis for something. And from there, that's the basis. Like you can edit it, right? Like once, and especially when you work digitally, you can like really push things in whatever direction you want. But for the most part, you just kind of add shapes to things. You flip around the thing a couple times to see if you see anything in it. Here we got, for me, like when I turned it like this way, I almost see, trying to be cognizant of the 3 minutes we have left. These right here, these shapes, like that could be like, these two could be like eyes right here, right? And we could have kind of this like snout shape and this head like that. Or when I turn it upside down, it kind of looks like this. I'm just going to kind of go into this one so that you can see a drawing come out of it. But I clearly see this like weird little chancellor or something.
Staying alive was no job at second hand. Moms bounced on old men.
So, you see? You see. Pulling out gats for fun. Hey, anytime. I appreciate you, Slow Motion. We've got 2 more minutes. I'll show you some of my other works real quick, and then I'm gonna go run to the dispensary and pick up my order because it's ready. So that's what we just wrapped up earlier. Here's some things I did earlier in the month on stream. Feel free to follow me on Twitch. That's where I do most of my good primary streaming. We got a really great 1080p cam, 60p shooting down. I'm not an art teacher, but I am gonna start getting into maybe doing some lessons on YouTube and whatnot. So yeah, just follow me, show me that support, give me that love, put that fire under my ass. I will do them things. Yar, so anywho, thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. This has been a fun little doodle sesh. I'm actually planning on streaming tonight on Twitch, on YouTube, on Mixer, probably on Reddit, on Dasher, on Vixen. Yeah, we'll be back tonight, putting them things up. What I'm kicking in the zoo. All right, well, world's most boring hoe. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Sorry for being bad host, as per usual, if I have been. This is a good little pastime. I'm gonna go hit the old dispensary, and then I'll be back, and we'll be doing it real big tonight. And I'm also gonna look into this fucking this Bluetooth issue, because it's really sucking my butt. Let's see. I'm gonna remove my keyboard. Oh, I just disconnected my okay. On the low, where the G's at? Okay, let's see. My A doesn't work, my L doesn't work, my T is working. Strange. Nope, A and L are still fucked up. What the shit? Alright. Well, glad I have a second keyboard. Anyway, till later. Thanks for tuning in. Ciao, and see you soon.